Good morning, boys. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be continuing the What If Asta Was in Hunter x Hunter. This is part 11, so you're very far behind if this is your first time watching. Go check the other parts out. You know, things are starting to heat up a bit, so make sure you go watch the other parts. And yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into this. Dante crashes down, and Asta, Gon, Killua, and the rest of the campsite are stunned by the surprise and don't know how to react, wondering if this person is a friend or a foe. Dante introduces himself and begins explaining his origin story. Jean here is surprised as he's part of the new evolution. Jean is afraid that they won't win. Jean runs to the camp to get help, but everyone on the radio begins screaming for backup, as well as due to the Chimera species attacking everyone. Everyone can feel Dante's evil intent, and just as Jean and Cheetle are about to lay out a strategy, Killua is sent flying into the trees. Nobody could comprehend Dante's speed. Then other hunters part of the camp were being sent flying into the water and into the forest. Asta goes into his demon form and charges for Dante. While he was able to go on the offense against Meruem, his defense on this level isn't good enough, and Dante sends him into the ground. Gon and his hunting ability is able to sneak up on Dante, and as he's about to strike, Dante uses his anti-nen to stop the attack, then sends Gon flying. Everyone is shocked by this, now discovering that he can use nen and anti-nen. Dante, being cocky, leaves himself open for an attack, and Asta hits him in the face. Shocked by this, he quickly gets back up and pushes Asta into the ground. Killua, now returning, uses Godspeed and pushes Dante over, sending him into the ground. Then, Gon, using Rock, punches him in the spine and sends him back to Killua, where he moves out of the way. Now angered, Dante grabs the arm of Killua and Gon and throws them into the air. Jean, not the biggest fighter, goes up and grabs the two boys. Cheetle, seeing an opening, tries to strike, but is then grabbed by Dante and strikes his arm through her body, killing her instantly. There's a dead silence between the few hunters left. Asta, a few feet away, goes into a rage and goes straight towards Dante at full speed. He's however knocked down and putting him unconscious. Dante looks around and can tell that other camp fights are pretty much over. As he's about to leave, he tackles Jean and takes him with him. The boys run over to Asta to try to wake him up, but nothing works. In another location, Kurapika, the Phantom Troop, and Parison, who was hiding from fighting, are fighting Vanica. Even with the squad they have, Vanica was putting them on the ropes. With everyone tired, Vanica was no longer entertained and began permanently injuring the group. Seeing Kurapika on the edge, she believes that it's no longer worth keeping her alive, beginning to aim for his heart. As she's about to kill him, Krollo jumps in the way and sacrifices himself for Kurapika. Vanica, seeing everyone else leaves as well, as everyone is stunned and Vanica is no longer having fun. Kurapika begins kicking him, screaming in pain, as he wanted to kill Krollo. Other groups are left in the same position, with most of the Zodiac still standing, but almost all of the hunters down. Meanwhile, in Asta's mind, he's surrounded by enclosed walls. Across from him is a devil who resembles Asta. They make a deal that whoever wins commands Asta's body. While the two fight, Asta uses Talk No Jutsu, and the demon begins opening up. Like in Black Clover, the two become friends, and the demon says that his powers came from the Dark Continent, but managed to make its way to Asta's home island and attach itself to Asta's mother. While it didn't mean to hurt her, its overwhelming power of anti-nen began to kill her. Whilst this was happening, she was pregnant. Since the baby was still forming, instead of the nen producing, was replaced by anti-nen. The same can be said about the big three. However, once the baby was born, Asta's mother left him at the doorstep of the local church and was never seen again. After this realization and connection, Asta awoke from his coma and unlocked new powers. While Asta was asleep, Killua had connected with other camps and an army was formed with some hunters. The remaining Phantom Troop, the Zodiacs, Kurapika, Gon, Killua, and their task was to head over to the castle and end this war. With now Asta, the group headed out. And that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. We're approaching our finale, so I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, then click the subscribe button and share the video and all that jazz. Like it as well. I think that's the only other one. But yeah, I'll see you boys next time. Take care and peace.